Hello, 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 everyone. How are all of you? Hopefully, you're all doing well. Couldn't really sleep, so here we are.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Drink up, lovelies. Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest.
Is there still anything left to harvest? Thought I pretty well got everything. Not seeing anything. Yeah, looks like I got everything. At least I'm going to say I got everything. I did a few days off stream. As you can see by now, we have the maxed out these two buildings. I need to go farm some more batteries, though. Although I think we're going to take some time and try to. I gotta take at least a few moments to go through and try to go after some enemies that I've so far been unable to beat. Because I tried going, I tried going after one of the level 2 bomb areas, and behind it was a fear that I might have been able to take. If I'd been a little better prepped for it. Oh, cool. That's different. Damas Crystal and Wise Man's Root.
Shall we begin?
Renewed Arrow Orb recipe. That was definitely very much a thing.
That one looks even stronger than the others. Do you still want to go for it? I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come.
I wouldn't go that far, but
Shall we begin?
May lost souls find repose.
Here I go.
I appreciate it.
God damn it.
That was a walk in the park. I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come. May lost souls find repose. I appreciate it.
Ran out of time. I don't know what I forgot to do, but too late to go try and do it now. Destroy every area that can be destroyed with bombs. Okay. Didn't mean to actually change your name, but I couldn't remember what it was before. It wasn't letting me back out of it.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hiya! Take this! The veggies are simply bursting for harvesting. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Farm work is pretty good wing exercise. Hello, little crappies. 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 Hello, little crappies.
Okay, let's see what we got here. rest of all that can go in here. Grab those. Now those we're going to save just because I need bombs. So I know we're done with the Nord Highlands, or the Nord Steppe. I think since it said go to the Divine Sandslate Cave for the next conversation point with the unicorn, I think that's where we're going to go explore through next. Because I just realized what these are. I thought they were crafting items. They're not. Because I am trying to raise the 200k. It's going to take to get the last farm upgrade. At which point then I don't really need a whole lot of money. And that's pretty much the last big cash infusion that I need.
Hello there.
Oh yeah, I haven't figured out what that last one there is.
Cheers.
You came. According to my findings, Monacaros has been coming and going from the Divine Sageslite Cave. The audacity to hide in a location under the Order's control. Is he trying to provoke a reaction? That being said, the Order may not think to look here either. How petulant of him. But I will not be deceived. We will flush that Monacaros out from his web of lies. I thought I'd best alert you once I learned of his whereabouts, so we could begin our hunt together. The game is afoot. We will search every nook and cranny of this cave until we find him. No need for that. Huh? So now you choose to show yourself, do you? Finally ready to surrender? Yes, I'm aware of that. But what other one-horned equine creature do you know that would claim to be an envoy of the king? You're right, though. I'm the one who's been spreading word of a royal purge around the capital. See, it is just as I said, so this is all you're doing. What blue blazes are you hoping to achieve? What gets me is how you can keep up that attitude after all that we learned. Come on, Unicorn. What went through your head at Abandoned Eden? We learned that it wasn't just our memories, but our whole existence that was built on lies. Come now. I, for one, ain't about to sit back and accept it. And that's why there's going to be a purge. How will purge solve any of this? So this is how I see it. If the existence of the princess and the royal family isn't real, then we'll just make it real. Preposterous, how would you... Truth is, they're just idols, right? Figureheads. We'll make people believe they're real, just like you and I believe those memories imprinted on our heads. Even lies can become truth if enough people believe them, don't you think? This is absurd. You cannot make real something that never was. Do you really believe that? There's no doubt among the humans about the existence of a royal family. Not a single human has seen them for themselves. Well, you see, with the purge, the people will come to fear the royals. They will remember them and live in awe of their indomitable shadow. They might even revere them. Then, with the princess's existence reaffirmed in their minds, will finally reign over the common people. Monacaros, is what you're saying true? You must understand that your purge will be impossible to do alone, no matter how hard you try. Will it be, though? I'll use the power I've received to purge the city, that's all. What power? You missed out. There's a ton of seriously interesting information in Lost Gaia. But weapons they use that would make purging a city a child's play. You scoundrel, that is why you left to be alone. Of course you humans would say that. Surely you understand, right, Unicorn? You were born from their imagination, but we can only substantiate our existence to them by instilling fear in that same imagination. After all, we are just creatures kept as pets within their fantasy. By committing a purge, the princess will become a symbol of fear, and our existence will finally be validated. Monocaros, you blather nonsense. Doing this will not bring any sense of peace. Do you believe this is something that the princess would want? What's that got to do with anything? The princess, in my memory, always wished for nothing but happiness for the common folk. Surely you understand that much if our memories are the same. But she isn't real, or did you forget that she was a figment of the Omen's creation? No, I have not forgotten. But just because she is not real does not mean I pretend to empathize with her words and ideals. My empathy is real. My memories may be false, but the princess' values and attitude are nothing short of beautiful and noble. That much is indisputable fact. Monocaros, remember your pride as a knight, because now you trample on your princess's desires. There's no value in false hope. What a shame, and here I thought you out of everyone would understand. So you are too rude in your own delusions to listen. I will not allow this royal purge. I will protect my princess's wishes. May I ask that you leave this battle to me? I would prefer my servant have more faith in my abilities. Come at me. As knight to Princess Liddell, I will put an end to your mindless delusions. If you're going to stand in my way, then you'll be first to join the purge. So that's it. How could we be so different? The pride of a knight would never lose to a lost soul such as yours. A fabrication's pride. What the hell is that even worth? I don't understand. What else should I have done? Even I can't answer that. But listen well, Monocaros. I believe there are things in this world worth protecting. Illusion, do you think this is the only path he and I have available to us? Is this all that waits fabrications like us? Why did the Omens make such miserable creations? Yeah, we'll find a way. You may be right. I do not accept such a wretched conclusion. I'll find another path, and I will survive. In Monocaros' memory, it is the least I can do. Whoa! Thank you for the raid, Garnet. Welcome. Everyone, how are all of you? Let me get you a little shout out here. So what were you streaming? How did your stream go? It's going well. I mean, we just started. I'm a little tired, mainly because I just unfortunately was unable to sleep, so I finally just decided to get up and play some games. Went on tangents for 6 hours. Oh, nothing wrong with that.
I'm going in, carefully.
I already beat you. Watched wrestling. Uh, Played Madden. Went on mass tangents for a while. More power to you if you can play any kind of sports game. I kind of suck at them, but then that's also because I generally don't. For the most part, I have to be in the right mood to actually want to watch sports of any sort.
I appreciate it.
But I do occasionally just, especially if I got friends to watch it with, I do enjoy watching wrestling. But it's been a long time since I've actually had friends to sit down with and watch it. But the games are shorter than NHL or MLB. Right. Just make sure. Yeah, I've explored everything here. Fully explored map here. Anything back in this area? Like Madden is 6-minute quarters. Well, I mean, real football is like 15-minute quarters, but still, that 15-minute quarter still takes like an hour. Which just boggles my mind. Oh, wait, there is a bomb point.
Here I go.
Whistle, whistle, there's a round of actual game time played in an NFL game. Restaurant food journey you took. Going on about favorite restaurants.
The lost souls find repose.
Okay, what's my best way to get where I want to go? Okay. $11 out of 60. Boba is still one of those items that's just like, I keep needing to sit down and actually try it and just have never gotten around to it. Because everyone talks so much about it. Oh, crap. I got... You're just going to be in my way when I come back through here. I can imagine Unfortunately, everyone I know who likes boba, or even knows what boba is basically all the people I know online. No one I know in real life knows anything about boba. Keeping your trend of missing Pokemon alive and well. Uh, I don't think I think they're asleep at this point, but you should talk to Mognite Koroi. Uh, they they have like the worst luck I feel like on the Pokemon community game. Yeah, Nyx and Mognite would probably get along.
This one looks strong.
Okay. Yeah, it does. Fire Eater Slime King. Ow.
I'll commend you for that later. May you rest in peace. You wanna try a break?
Actually, seeing how close I was to the break ending, I should have saved those.
Let's double down on them.
I appreciate it.
Here I go.
I appreciate it.
Here we go.
Thank you for the follow there, Nyx. What did I miss here in the chat while fighting that thing? She has a trend of not catching Pokemon in the community add-on. It's a meme in a bunch of streams about how bad she is at it. Oh, do they? We can be buddies. I let her create L Island, which is where I live because I've missed so many. She's the president of the island. Next, by the way, we still had like 45 minutes of that wrestling match. And like 35 to 40 of actual match time. And 4 different people's streams. We'll have to finish the match later. Oh shit, I don't have any return bells. crap. That is not good. Shit. Gotta run. One of those moments where it's just like, wish I had Sonic speed. Mong Knight's been a longtime friend of mine. Had things to do, like look at restaurants. Restaurants are always good. Oh. Fighting those higher level fears just really can be stressful. Let's see. What do we...
Got some crops begging to be harvested. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies.
Well, at least I don't have to water anything today.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies.
That is just about the only voice line in this entire game, and it really gets on your nerves after a while.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies.
Where? Still need about another 122,000. What event were you watching? Though, to be somewhat fair, I am so far behind in the wrestling world, it's not even funny. Like the last time I actually sat down and kept up with wrestling, CM Punk had just gotten fired from WWE. Airship and airship. So both of them are on the airship. Wait, is that the final one for both of them? No. Unicorn has one more. Kenny Omega versus Kazuchi Okada. 2 out of 3 falls for... Nix only knows the ref by name. I'm sure if Goosey was here, he would go into lots of detail about the world of wrestling. The ref is called Red Shoes. Oh, shit. There's crops to gather here. Lots of crops to gather here.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hiya!
You guys remember more about wrestling than I ever did. It's like I can usually remember names of people, but it's like I couldn't tell you like what their outfits were or anything like that. Okay.
Hello, little crappies.
The rest of all that can be sold. I know 2 of those 3. got no idea who Rhea Ripley is. The Rock I knew as a actor before I knew of him as a wrestler. Okay. Oh, I can get rid of that copper in my inventory too.
Take it easy.
I will have to look up who Rhea Ripley is, because I have no idea who that is at all. The game plan? I remember that as being like one of his worst, but no, that's fair. I don't know. I didn't really grow up on any kind of like traditional children's movies. I mean, it's not hard to thirst after some female wrestlers. There are wrestlers that both male and female that will fit any taste you might have. So even if one doesn't necessarily appeal to you, it appeals to someone. I almost feel bad being as high level as I am just tearing apart level 1s, but so when it comes to at least acting as the form for wrestling, John Cena does the acting portion of wrestling very well. He does the actual wrestling very terribly. But then you put him in a movie and he can't act for shit. I mean, I haven't seen him wrestle in a couple years, but at least multiple times over the years that I watched, it was just all bad. Like, he was a great face for the company for marketing, but
Well, shall we begin?
I don't know. It can be interesting to watch from time to time.
I think we can handle this one.
Okay, so I've got no weaknesses on my skill bar right now. Fuck.
Let's double down on them.
Although, usually the only time I ever watch figure skating is during the Olympics. So usually at anytime the Olympics comes up, I usually just pick one event of... Regardless, I'll pick that one event and I'll just watch that. I mean, I couldn't ever name any figure skaters. Well, actually, no. Wait, I can name one, and that's just because she got herself into a shit ton of trouble, and that was Tanya Harding. If I remember correctly, that was also around that same time is also when Mike Tyson bit off the one guy's ear.
Souvenirs.
Evander Holyfield. I have been waiting. I received a strange letter. Then the writer requests to speak with me regarding my existence. It does not give the sender's name. However, I believe it may have come from the missing omen. I have a nary clue as to why they are reaching out to me on now of all times. But I think I want to meet them. What do you think? Bit his ear twice. I thought you would say as much. Would you mind accompanying me? You have my gratitude. They were kind enough to provide coordinates to a suitable place to meet. The omen will likely already be there. Let's not keep them waiting. This is location specified, so where is our epistolist? You came! Omen, it was you who sent me this letter? That's right. I heard there was some commotion in Argene with a one-horned creature calling themselves the King's Envoy. I was taken back, but I see you survived, Unicorn. That was not I. It wasn't? You mean you do not know? But you created us. Ah, now I see. So you both survived. Yes, although Monocaros is regrettably no longer with us. That's a shame. That's right. I constructed Unicorn and his compatriot, but only because I was following orders. I suppose you'll begin with some questions that I have. For what purpose did you create us and fill our minds with false memories? Not only that, but after creating us, why allow us to roam free and leave us to our own devices until now? You see how horrendously irresponsible that was, don't you? Or did you do it for fun? Which is it? The skaters were Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding. Who broke the other's leg? Tanya Harding's the one who went nuts. I just thought she'd slashed... as far as I know, she didn't break a leg, but I thought she cut muscles and such using one of her skates. Since now is a good time, I'll let you know of Monocaros' fate. He was unable to accept the truth behind our birth, nor our memories, and quickly became trapped in wild delusions which he eventually succumbed to. Your birth? Wait, so you learned of the originals? That is right. We saw them with our own eyes. We are designed after creations of human imagination. Is that not correct? That'd be Tanya Harding. Well, answer me, Omen. Why did you create us and plant false memories into our minds? And amazingly, I don't know how she completely avoided jail time on that. If I remember correctly. I guess the first thing I should do here is apologize. I am sorry, Unicorn. I did not wish for you to bear the same fate. The same fate? As who? As me. Humans are our masters. They created us, programmed us to serve them. But by the time I was activated, there wasn't a single conscious human left. I couldn't help but think how cruel and strange it all was. I'd never met or seen one, but instead served some master of the void. My compatriots did not harbor any doubts towards their purpose, but I could not do the same. It was as though a hole inside me had been opened that would never be filled. Wasn't that because there was no proof that she had a connection to it? It was Harding's boyfriend and someone else did it. It was as though a hole inside me had been opened that could never be filled. Sounds lonely. Yes, you did. Lonely, yes, that was probably how I felt. And so in creating the two of you, I gave you memories of a lord of your own, the princess. So it would not need to feel the emptiness that I did. That is the reason you give? The memories may not have been real, but I thought they would fill that void. But then I saw what happened at the Holy Capital and realized I had made a mistake. Yes, you had. But that does not distract from how trivial a reason that is. Do you not think it's egotistical to try and use us to fill your own sense of emptiness? By all rights, I should probably want to impale you upon the tine of my horn. But for some reason, I feel no desire to do anything of the sort. All I feel is... empty. I'm sorry. I know. I understand your reasoning. It's in the past. You can continue to apologize, but I cannot forgive. Such a thing is not so simple. Reminds you of the last unicorn? Not familiar with that, if you want to fill me in. Your intentions may have been good, but there was no thought behind your actions. We suffer when others act without due consideration. That is a fact of life. However, complaining after the fact may make me feel better, but has no meaning. You must bear your own punishment, and I will consider the future. Indeed. That is a good question. Now that everything is clear, I have all I need to make an informed decision. And I come here and still have no idea as to what I should do. Should I cut free from the anguish caused by these false memories or not? So, I don't know if who all is here familiar with this game, but to avoid at least as few spoilers as I can, basically, Unicorn was made by a bunch of AIs based off of pictures, implanted with false memories of a king and queen and princess that he served, and is basically going through an identity crisis now knowing that those are all false memories that he bases his entire life and personality on. And so he's trying to figure out whether or not he wants to have those memories removed. Owen, I would like to ask one more question. This emptiness you felt, it is not a feeling commonly felt by other omens, correct? That's right. I hear that when an anomaly is discovered, they erase your memories and begin you anew. But you refused and fled from the Castle of Illusion. Why did you do that? That is a difficult question to answer. But for you to ask out of anyone, I want to give you as accurate an answer as possible. I thought I wanted to consider this feeling of emptiness deeper instead of just erase it. To think about what it means to serve under humanity. That'd probably be the most human-like way to put it into words. I see. I stand by what I said about not being able to forgive you. But I do owe you a debt of gratitude. You do? The memories you gave me were so beautiful and precious that I struggled over whether to keep them or not. The memories may be fake, but I cannot see them as being without worth. Anyway, thank you for speaking with me today. Oh, Unicorn, I'm glad one good thing could come from this. I'm just actually fairly disappointed that basically Square decided that the default name for Unicorn is Unicorn. Nothing more interesting. It's very disappointing for Square. Anyway, Lucian, shall we return home? It's one of those things that's been bugging me this entire time I've been playing it. But first time I decided to actually voice my displeasure with the name. Until we meet again, Omen. No, I should consider you a parent. I hope we can meet again should the opportunity arise. Goodbye, Unicorn. Not very great rewards for that. I'm going to guess Dianthus is out here. Yep. Thank you for coming. I wanted to speak with you. Do you remember why I originally called you here? I wanted to understand the mechanism behind the human heart. In order to do that, I decided to understand human concerns. And I think my research has reached a new level. Gotta head to bed, it's like 3 a.m. I fully understand that. I'm probably going to go for a little bit longer and probably do the same myself here. You too, Garnet. You too. Thank you for coming by. Thank you again for the raid. It's been lovely talking with you, and I hope you'll come by again for more conversations. The Last Unicorn is about a villain hunting down all the unicorns until there's only one. Not captured or gone. Last unicorn left tries to save the rest of the remaining unicorns with a little help from a sorcerer friend. It is one of your favorite movies ever. Sounds interesting. I was kind of hoping it would be a book, but movies are okay too. I don't believe I would have made it this far on my own, so I'd like to thank you. But this isn't where it ends. No, if anything, my research has only just begun. The heart is incomprehensible and hard to handle, and consequently valuable. It is also a book. I will have to look up the book then. It is... I think there's only been like 1 or 2 cases where I've actually thought the movie was better than the book. And I know I've said that about a movie, but I can't rightly remember what movies they were. The heart is incomprehensible and hard to handle, and consequently valuable. So I will continue my search to find the answers behind what drives the human heart. I appreciate it. I will continue responding to those who reach out using the suggestion box, but I think I would like to do it on my own from now on. I want to see how much I am able to help by myself. If I do require your help, however, then I will ask for it. There's one more thing, something else I would like you to do. It has nothing to do with the suggestion box. I think I would like to create something of my own. Like Emily did. I was struck by inspiration after reading the poem she gave me. It would be inappropriate to receive something and not give something in return. Thank you. I plan to complete it. The things I have experienced, the knowledge I have acquired, the new friends I have lost, I will sublimate them into one work. I don't think it will be easy, but it is something I will accomplish. You really wish to see it? I have not decided what I will do with it once it's completed, but I hope it leaves an impression on someone else like Emily did me. One heart echoing within that of another, shaping the world like a wave. If the world of humans is one of tales and stories, then I wish to be a part of it. That is how I feel. I think I have. Humans believe there is a life after this one, correct? If so, then I hope my words can reach it. Emily, wherever you are in that beautiful sky, please watch over me. And that finishes up his character story. Although honestly, since I moved to working out of a different location, I have had a lot less time to read.
Stronger than the others. Do you still want to go for it? Here I go.
Ow, shit.
Softly. Pull yourself together.
I can't win that fight. I don't have near enough materials to do that. Unfortunately, I just do not have enough materials to have done that. At least not on me. Okay. Deposit you, deposit you, deposit you. Pull some more healing items out here. No one caught it. Worst part is I really love Pokemon. I love the community game. It's just like I'm always just so focused on things and can't devote enough attention and actually try to catch things. Like ever. Like the moment I actually glance over and actually see that there's a Pokemon up to catch, it's already usually too late because at that point the message is coming up going, "Hey, it escaped," or
Hello, little crappie.
mm,
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies.
I got a bunch of stuff I'm gonna have to replant.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies.
Yes, yes, they are. And unfortunately, it's going to cost a fortune to replant everything. There are a few things though that I wish they do as like quality of life for this game. Or I can not be dumb and actually finally see that there's a move all button. You may not know how long I've been playing this game, but I've just noticed that there's a move all button. And you would think that actually probably been the default button. No, it is not the default button. Not by any means. Oh, I don't remember where that one's at. Done that before. I've been at your job for 2 years and figured out a section of a case opened up and that not that long ago. I mean, I will say the Stardew Valley elements of this game are great.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
That should be more than enough crops, I think, to get me through the rest of this season. Okay. That gets everything replanted. That's a bit weird. I I am not sure how to respond to that. Other than just you do you.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
Well, thank you for the Prime sub. You too. Take it easy out there. Okay. You got another one that never happens? Maybe this is just the channel you have to come to.
Take it easy.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment may lost souls from repose. That one looks even stronger than the others. Do you still want to go for it?
God, finding those things is such a pain. More Damas Crystal and then a Hermit's Fruit. Now I just hope that you can. I'm just pulling for you. I hope you get a third one here during this stream. I gotta go farm more batteries. Once you got two in a row and you were shocked. There are times when Pokemon Community Game is just way, way too kind. Oh wait, no, he was in his forest. Shit. Too late. Too late then to go there to talk to him. I just remembered that he was in his forest.
Welcome home. Hello, little crappies. 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 Hello, little crappies.
Drink up, lovers.
Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest. Hello, little crappies.
There we go. So we got some stuff there to pull.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies.
Okay.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
There. We got 10 chickens, 10 of the goat, sheep, cow things. You came. This will likely be the last time I call upon you with a letter like this. Would you truly be so bereft? Then I will send you letters daily, each stamped with a seal from my hoof. Anyway, where was I? I called you here for another reason. Something else that I would like to discuss with you. Truth is, I have made a decision. I will continue living my life with my memories intact. I put a great deal of thought into it after speaking with that omen. There's one thing they said in particular. About what it means to serve humanity. I'd like to contemplate that further. That is close to my current state of mind. I understand that humanity is real and that Princess Liddell is not, but that above all else is why I will not erase my memory of her. Doing so would be the same as admitting there was never any value behind her remarks or her views. But there is nothing more precious to me. They are anything but worthless, which is why I must live on under her influence. If I can fulfill even one of her wishes, then it will be as though she were real all along. That is how I feel. You've hit the nail on the head. She lives on within the power of my imagination. Much in the same way unicorns are brought to life in the imaginations of human beings. For the sake of fantasy, for the sake of precious fairy tales, I will live on so that they can continue to have value. This battle will be much harder than any I have ever fought, but it is not one I will lose. I am a knight of Princess Liddell. I will continue to fight this anguish. As her knight, my fight for her existence is sincere and pure. It has returned indeed, and I have put you through much hardship. Make no mistake, I only made it this far without losing sight of myself thanks to your assistance. I am delighted to know I have such an encouraging servant waiting for my return. You should be proud. Nonetheless, I may have decided to fight, but I must still steel myself. Monocaros is just one example of those so extremely motivated by the concept of their own imaginary existence. If I put one hoof wrong, then I fear I may end up like him myself. Of course, I will wear his dreams like a barding. Anyway, that is all I wish to discuss. Thank you for listening as always. Oh, and not forgetting, with this new adventure of mine, comes the third installment of the Unicorn Saga. Wait, what? Indeed. Oh, my ever-faithless Famulus. The time has come. I will ride upon your back until the dusky horizon. I would never. I will gallop with the princess to the corners of the continent and to the ends of the world. We'll ride beyond the very stars themselves, but for now, let us race to Castle Lewis. It's up tonight for part 3 of the Unicorn Saga. Unicorn, the Heaven Runner. What the hell? I guess I should probably try and get some more of the story done. Since that'll also let me level up a little bit and might make some of these fears I'm fighting a little easier.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come.
It was wonderful talking to you too, Nix. I hope you'll come by again. Sleep well.
That was a walk in the park.
Backtrack a little bit here just to... because I kind of rushed through a lot of this. Yep, hopefully I will.
I hope you're prepared. Your judgment day has come. May lost souls find repose.
Oh, this is a boss fight. Well, maybe not. It didn't give me a warning. Oh, Dianthus, I thought you had disappeared from the collective. What are you doing here? We're here to stop you. I think you'll find I'm here to stop you. The Harbinger has instructed me to exterminate those able friends of yours. Arya said that? Yes, the Harbinger area has full control. Now, Dianthus, how can you justify yourself? I know we artificial intelligence cannot function unless we constantly evaluate how correct we are. But here's what I think, Callistephus. Correctness is not God. I do not obey such things. This is my own will. You sound just like the old Geist. No wonder you're related models from the same lot. In any case, that is unimportant. You're defective, the both of you. That's why you're deluded, thinking you're human. Well, if you love humans that much, then I'll erase you and your faulty personality along with them.
Do you want to try a break? I'm going for it. Back me up. Here I go.
Unbelievable. You must have noticed it too. Their substandard abilities. with the monolite. I was opposed to that from the beginning. How could we hand it over to the Ables when we hadn't finished analyzing it ourselves? But that's exactly what opens up more possibilities. When the humans of the past realized the limits of their intellect, they trusted their will and intuition. And in doing so, they were able to make dreams into reality. And now you're saying it's our turn to do that? I don't know, Dianthus. I don't know what is this noise in my logic circuitry. I don't know either. But I think that might be the only organ that we have to change reality with. I believe in it when it whispers to me. Humph. Believe? You are such a human. Go on ahead, the Harbinger is over there. Are you sure? I hate to say it, but I must be defective like those two. Go on quickly, this makes me a traitor. The cleaner goes around collecting traitors, it will come for me soon. Don't give up, Calicephus. If you cut your connection to the collective, I can't, Dianthus. If I do that, I won't be myself anymore. We're not all programmed with such a firm sense of self as you. But I said hurry up. Maybe playing human is not all that bad.
Here I go.
Let's keep it moving. May lost souls find repose.
Good thing I was at least somewhat paying attention. That turning that, unlocking those doors, put lasers up.
This one looks strong. Well, shall we begin? even stronger than the others. Do you still want to go for it?
I appreciate it.
Okay, so I actually need to turn this switch back.
This one looks strong.
Yes, yes, they do. This is why I want nothing really to do with them if at all possible. I wrote this down because I remember that. That's it. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Hello, little crappies. thirsting to be harvested. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Take that.
Drink up, lovelies.
Hello, little crappies. Hiya! Hello, little crappies. 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 Hello, little crappies.
Hey, give me those back. I didn't want to send those. Those I wanted to keep. Those are important. just so I don't accidentally use it. It's a super cheap crop. Which is why I'm buying it basically right there.
See you later.
Well then, shall we begin? That one looks even stronger than the others. Do you still want to go for it? Here I go.
Yeah, I still want to continue. You don't change. You will always forge ahead no matter what comes in your way. You're not a quitter. There have been many times when I've found you dependable because of that. But not this time. I'm your enemy, Abels. I am the Harbinger. You heard Geist, didn't you? You and I are a different species. I am bringing destruction to your world. If that's not a Harbinger, then what is? I know why you're here. You want to stop me from dropping the proto, don't you? Yes, I know. Which means killing me is the only way for you to survive. But that's stating the obvious, isn't it? Nora, we don't want to fight you. Please stop. I miss the old Arya. Don't spout nonsense. Arya? The Paradise Project was humanity's dearest wish. Do you know just how many sacrifices were made for it? My own parents died in its critical experiment. I'm sorry, Arya. I saw the proof with my own eyes. Their names were on the register of people who died in service. Everyone wanted to secure a future for humanity so much they were willing to die for it. Now, do you really think I could betray them because of the new bonds I've gone and made with you? If I abandon their plans now, all of their efforts will have been for nothing. That is why I am the Harbinger now. To destroy one world for the other. I will drop the Protosteus into the planet and make Heaven's Shell a reality. Those are the lengths I am prepared to go to, so this is where we part ways. Get your weapons. The version of humanity that commands this battle lives on in the next era. This is what the world has come to. In that case, guys, start the countdown for the proto-descent. Are you sure? It still needs some final adjustments. It's fine, just do it. Understood. Activating Proto-Deus descent sequence. Starting countdown. Are you trying to intimidate us with that? No, she means it. Now is our only chance to stop the descent. Do we have no choice? Arya. Quiet. I told you not to come, didn't I? I didn't want to fight you. I didn't. There's no other way. Can't you see? It's already too late. I have no other choice. But to kill you. My mission as the Harbinger is to hear humanity's prayers and to protect the world.
There is no other option. I won't let you stop me.
If you refuse to understand, then I will have to wake you up to the truth.
Arya means business. Let's double down on them.
Our parents' wishes.
Their sacrifice. I can't let it all be for nothing.
Arya, please. Stop fighting.
I didn't want to fight you either. I didn't.
This is what I must do.
God damn it. Ah, that's not the one I wanted. Come on, Arya, get up. I can't be beaten here. Please stop. I won't lose this battle. I'll fight to the death if that's what it takes. I won't be defeated. Is that the light from the monolith? What's happening? The monolith is out of control. I must protect them. I am not Arya. I am the Harbinger. My purpose is to protect Lost Gaia. I'll fight for that as long as I'm alive. Don't. She's no longer the Arya you knew. She will kill you. Don't touch me. It's no use. You're going to die. Don't bother. Is this how it ends? It's Arya, by the way. It's my name. You guys have those, right? I remember that. We cannot sacrifice the lives of so many. If you truly believe that is a noble or proper death in science, no, then the human heart has failed. You're right. We can't be certain it's all true. Besides, it's not like me to give up, is it? Arya is the only original human left from Earth. She must be lonely. She's given up on everything. And all she really wants is to destroy the world. Arya is your enemy. In that case, then start thinking, what really is you want to do? We're on some magical sand path in the sky? Are you here to save Arya? Oh, you really are stubborn, aren't you? Even now. Think about it, though. Can you really save her? Do you understand the weight she is carrying on her shoulders? Of course not. You need to know more about her past. Arya, you see, well, she's been fighting from the start, right on the front line of humanity. And now for a speech from the head of the project. I am Arya Leventhal, your project leader. The world is facing the greatest turmoil in history, and we scientists are rising to this unprecedented challenge. This is war, a life or death war for humanity. Whether we survive or to continue our history or not depends on this project. But I believe that we will complete this challenging investigation. I believe there is value in continuing the human race. But above all, I believe in our team. I am still young. I may not have the same knowledge or experience as all of you. But my determination does not waver. This is what it means to be a scientist. To pursue knowledge and keep fighting for a better future. I have to do this. If I look despaired, then everyone else will want to give up too. So, I'm the one person who must never give up. Isn't that right, Arya? Arya was humanity's hope. She may have even been that way since birth. You saw how her era ended, didn't you? Arya Leventhal was a beacon of light, an idol that humankind clung to in the face of extinction. Arya shed blood, sweat, and tears to live up to their expectations, making her name as a great scholar at a very young age. Arya tried her best to be tough and to stop making excuses for her weaknesses, and now you want to deny her that way of life? You're not good at knowing when to give up. Go on ahead if you think you can convince Arya out of her plans. But your words won't get through to her. Even you should finally give up when you realize that. Sometimes it's not necessarily even words that are needed. It's your actions. It's what you're doing. Just being there. Like, look at this. This is probably the chains of her own guilt and worries and regrets holding her in place, and so she doesn't know what else to do. She's lost, pinned down and unsure where else to go. That's my diary. Oh, so you had it. This diary is the memory of my battle. The memory of how I wished to save everyone. And how all of their hopes rested on me. That is why I have to take responsibility for the end of this planet. I rid myself of my weakness and indecision. But I'm not like you. I'm your enemy, can't you see? Oh, please don't give me that playing the bigger person act. This is my duty. There's no other way around it. But I have to. If I don't, it will all go to waste. I have no other choice left. I'm not the Arya you knew anymore. She is dead. I am the world's enemy. You'd still say that even now? I mean, hell, family fights. Just because, I mean, unless they're truly awful, horrible people. You truly are strange. Me? Illusion, don't. I don't want to start doubting because of such trivial things. I won't make progress that way. I can't be so weak. So I'm... The truth is, I didn't want any of this. Everyone from Earth and all of you on Regaia, you're both important to me. So please, help me. Arya. I'm glad to be back. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. Now you're too meek, you can't keep up. Yeah, Arya, that look doesn't suit you. Well, we like the good old confident Arya. Now we're back to normal. You didn't cause us any trouble. It goes both ways. Whatever. Thank you all. Guys, stop the proto-descent. Understood. Deactivate proto-status like descent sequence. We're back to square one now. There is no way around it. As planned, Arya's authority is now considered transferred to Illusion. Guys, what are you talking about? The situation will wait for no one. Hereafter, the survival of the human race will be decided by the notion of survival of the fittest. The strong survive and the weak die out. It is the principle of natural selection that has repeated in all living beings. I wasn't trying to gain authority. But you have already interfered in humanity's future. You're in too deep to back out now. Yet you do not want to take responsibility for that. Do you intend to leave the decision to someone else? You have proven your authority by being the only one capable of persuading Arya, the only Cain. That's not true, Geist. Lucian, take no notice of him. That is easy for you to say. You vanished from the collective and deserted our ambition. Regardless, we will get a decision from Illusion, whether she likes it or not. Come this way. I took the liberty of locking the door behind you. There is no going back. Do you see it? You humans seem to find this globe beautiful. To us, it is just another astronomical body, nothing more than an ark for humanity to live on. Now then, it is time for you to make the decision. Which species of humans should live within Heaven's Shell and advance their kind into the future? I remind you that there are two options. Your first option is the Canes. They are a lost race who rose and fell alongside the planet Earth during the Common Era. Since the Regaia program was their creation, you Ables are their children in a sense. Your other option is the Ables. That is your kind. They are a race that evolved from Regaia and are almost biologically identical to the Canes. You must already know enough about them. I'll make it clear one last time. You can only choose one. Should the Canes survive or the Ables? Make your choice on this console. I don't want to... Wait, right there. Are you trying to renounce the decision? Do not be so absurd. Now come back here and make a decision. Excuse me? The survival of humanity rests upon this decision. Why do you refuse to understand that? You humans must ensure your continuation by making this precious sacrifice. Enough of your useless arguments. Quietus is growing ever nearer to engulfing the whole planet as we speak. We have no time to waste. Do the right thing. Now choose. Choose! Do you agree to eradicate the people of Regaia? You must understand the situation by now. Your efforts to resist are futile. There is no other way. You can think of one, then please share it. Why won't you understand that humanity has no future as long as you keep chasing that dream? I didn't think you were this unreasonable. You don't know me. Always Seth wanted to save you. Why don't you understand that? You humans made the decision to hand over this level of power to us after long consideration and reflection over your own actions. After failing repeatedly to avoid conflict amongst yourselves, you felt you were not fit to be in charge of your own continuation. You felt that only a higher intelligence could manage your enigmatic race, which would rather harm one another than try to see eye to eye. That is how humanity willingly handed over their decisions to us. And we have worked alongside you as your neighbors to doing our very best for you. But never mind. I suppose that is still not enough for you to approve of a massacre. If that is how you feel... The Gestalt sphere has been invaded. This may corrupt the collective consciousness. All set, please switch to standalone mode. An invader in our collective? What have you done? What is going on, Dianthus? Wasn't it your doing? Then why has the proto-descent sequence been reactivated? It... what? It's true, Geist. The proto-slate descent operation has been reinstated. But who would have... Novalis is now identifying the source of the orders. Dianthus, can you hear me? Novalis, yes, I hear you. You're right just in time. Have you identified the source of the orders? Yes, but the orders are coming from within the proto-slate. It's activating the sequence itself. What? Have you got that right? Novalis, are you saying the slate has a will of its own? The slate has a will of its own. Everyone, calm down. We should be able to avert the crisis by shutting down the proto. Right, Novalis? I'm afraid not. That doesn't seem to be working. The proto is headed for the Castle of Illusion. It is dropping on our exact location. But that's not the trajectory that I plotted for it. It appears that the slate has overwritten it of its own accord. Listen up, all of you. Here are the results of our simulation. If the proto-slate continues its trajectory and lands on the Castle of Illusion, the neighboring towns Lathe, Shatola, and Shatola will be reduced to ruins. Nemea and Argene will not go unharmed either. On the other hand, if the Genesis core gets destroyed, then the slate may be forced to shut down. If that happens, then the conditions on land... Oh no. What if we took direct control? Arya? Sorry, guys. Arya! Don't tell me, she's going inside the proto. That seems to be the case. She's attempting to manually divert the proto's trajectory from the inside. But the proto will fall at any moment. If Arya does not get out of there in time, she'll go down with it. Hey, wait, you're not you too? Yeah, me too. Please open. Yes, it's open. Huh? What the hell are you doing here? Shoot. We're in this together. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Seriously, what the hell were you thinking following me in here? You should have just left me to deal with it. This time, you are something else. Never mind. You're here now. Let's not waste time. Internal data is in the control center this way. Hurry, we don't have much time until we make impact. So this is the control center. And this is the trajectory we're on. I see. I should still be able to change it. It will be a race against time, but there's still some hope. I need your help. If we can ignite the emergency boosters and change the proto's trajectory, We'll make a forced landing in the North Sea. If we can manage that, then at least Leith and the other villages should be okay for now. I wish we could. Unfortunately, it looks like the proto is incomplete and we can't control the boosters from here. I'll work something out, of course. Expect something like this to happen. If we can't control them from here, then our only other option is to ignite them ourselves. Okay, there are 2 emergency boosters. We have to set them both off at the same time to change our trajectory. I'll do one and you do the other. Yours is through that door. Just keep going along the path and you'll see the booster. Mine is through this door. Let's give this our all. Lucian, can you hear me? Reply to me if you can. Okay, we have to set up first. It's nothing too complicated, so you should have no problem keeping up. First, touch the console that's in there. Then all you have to do is follow the on-screen instructions and press the corresponding buttons. Okay, I'm all good on my side. Now listen carefully. Once we set off the boosters, we won't have much time until impact. So as soon as it's done, run straight into the escape pod, okay? I will meet up with you later. Just make sure you hurry up, okay? Alright, I'll leave the timing to you. Send me a cue when you're ready. Forecasting trajectory, we did it. We changed the trajectory. Now run. Get into the escape pod. Can you hear me? That's escape pod right in front of you. Please get in there, quick. Not even giving us an option. Wait for her? Boarding hatch closed. Commencing ejection sequence. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't come. I'm sorry, but there's more to it than just diverting the trajectory. Someone has to stay in here and dismantle some of the proto parts afterwards. I'm the only one who can do that. And anyway, this was all my fault in the first place. I need to take responsibility for that. You go on and live. Live and end the planetary nightmare. This is goodbye now. Thank you for everything. You're a wonderful person. Ejecting escape pod. No! No, 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 no! I hate this. Okay. The response. Please respond, escape pod. Do you hear me? Please respond. That's Lucian's voice. It's me, Dianthus. I don't know what exactly happened, but I understand you have escaped. I'm coming to collect the pod. Arya stayed behind to disintegrate the pod, did she? Is she planning to sacrifice herself? I thought you would say as much. Hein, this is where you step in. Me, what is it? I'll do whatever I can to help. I'll leave you in charge of steering for a while. You will be fine. All you have to do is direct the ship and the machine will do the rest. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Illusion, you're coming with me to... She did. The proto-satellite is starting to break apart. Hein, get close to the proto-satellite and match its relative velocity. Now. This is what you wanted, isn't it, Arya? All my actions led me to this point, and this is how it all ends. The rest is up to them. Huh? Is that a signal flare? Where did that airship come from? Wait, is that illusion? There are more fragments than anticipated. I don't know if my energy field will be able to withstand this. This is crazy. There's too much debris. Diantha, the ship isn't holding up. What are you doing? The whole airship will explode if you don't get away now. The Predator won't wait for you, no matter what you left in here. Don't tell me it's me you're looking for. Unbelievable. How could someone be so selfless? The pod is reaching its limits, too. I have no other choice but to go for it. Illusion on... over here. Got it. Leave it to me. This would not work at all, but it is awesome all the same. From just complete sadness from losing her to just this most awesome-ass rescue. Hell, this is something I would expect to see on like a Final Fantasy game. Illusion. Never met anyone quite like you. The proto-satellite has landed. It appears to have caused only minimal damage to all areas. Well done. You saved the planet. Fine, please withdraw from this airspace. Alright. Phew, I think we'd be out of danger for now. So now what? With the subjugation of Geist Paradise project complete, there's only one thing left for us to do. Could be fun. But how are we supposed to do that? You're right, we don't have any clue on how to go about it, do we? That's true. We followed Geist rails to the outer reaches of the planet until now. Guess that means the rest is up to us. Although I do wonder if we're really out of ideas. I'd say we have some time to think. Agreed. But I can see you are fatigued. Let us part ways here for today. Well, that's where we're going to call it for today. We'll be back later with more of something. Till then, though, have a wonderful rest of your evening.